Sometimes it's a sidekick who really steals the show. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 rom-com besties who deserve their own spin-off.
He's on the phone. He's on the phone. Is that a gun knife? It's a knife gun. It's a, okay, and there's a friend. Hi.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the funniest, most interesting, and most memorable best friend characters in romantic comedies. Please note there will be some spoilers.
Hey, Bridge. How's your love life?
Oh.
Still going out with that publishing chappie?
No.
Number 10. Penny Nicholson, The Wedding Planner.
I think that's adorable.
The Wedding Planner, starring Jennifer Lopez and Matthew McConaughey, was definitely a favorite for anyone who came of age in the early aughts. J-Lo plays a wedding planner who ends up unwittingly falling for one of her grooms, and her best friend Penny is there to help move the action along. Penny, played by perpetual bestie Judy Greer, is the one who helps kick off the relationship between Mary and Steve, but she's also the voice of reason when she realizes what's actually going on. Penny is quirky, funny, a solid confidant, and the textbook definition of a perfect rom-com sidekick. But more than that, she is star material in her own right.
Darn it, I just remembered that I promised my friend's brother's godmother that I would help her change her fax cartridge tonight.
Number 9. Leah Burke, Abby Suso, and Nick Eisner, Love, Simon. One of the best romantic comedies to be released in recent years has to be Love, Simon, which was based on a beloved YA book before being successfully adapted as a hit movie as well. It tells the story of a closeted teen who's trying to figure out how to come out to everyone in his life. Obviously, this is a challenging and emotional experience, but one of the things that makes it easier for Simon is the stellar group of friends he has to support him. His oldest buddies are Leah and Nick, and more recently, Abby has become part of their group. Even though Simon got his happily ever after, we'd love to see more of this trio. Number 8. Delilah Abraham, How Stella Got Her Groove Back.
We are going to Jamaica, Miss Thing, and I don't want to hear you tell me why you can't go, okay?
Whoopi Goldberg can basically do no wrong, and her role as best friend Dee in How Stella Got Her Groove Back is just one such example. She's the more devil-may-care one in the friendship, and encourages Stella to take a much-needed vacation, which kicks off the action of the story. She's always ready with wise words, which all pack an even bigger punch when the audience realizes she's actually dying. Whether she's being wise or wisecracking, Dee often steals the show, making us both laugh and cry every time we watch the film.
Return the man's phone calls. Listen, you are not fooling anybody.
Number 7. Patti, Under the Tuscan Sun.
And they know that we know that they know. They're creepy. Creepy Italian trees.
If you're looking for a feel-good movie where female empowerment comes first and finding a man comes second, you can't do much better than Under the Tuscan Sun starring Diane Lane. But Lane's character Frances never would have made it to Tuscany had it not been for her friend Patti, played by Sandra Oh, who gives her a ticket because she's pregnant and can no longer use it. Patti's gay, and this is a great earlier portrayal of a lesbian character in a major film. Unfortunately, Patti eventually finds herself single as well, but she thankfully winds up joining Frances in Italy for a seriously happy ending.
I refuse to screw up your love life. Don't be ridiculous, Patti. You are my love life.
Number 6. LeBron James, Trainwreck.
Don't hurt him.
It's always a treat when celebrities play fictionalized versions of themselves in movies, and one of the best examples in the mid-2010s is LeBron James playing himself in Amy Schumer's comedy Trainwreck. James plays a friend to Amy's love interest Aaron, who takes a heightened interest in his love life. After Amy and Aaron's first date, LeBron is thrilled because it's been so long since Aaron dated anyone.
What I'm saying is you gotta go for it. Listen, Aaron, you need to focus if you want to take it to the next level.
Right.
Also, you know your friend is a good one when they're willing to stage an intervention for you because you haven't been opening up enough. LeBron's performance was a real slam dunk.
No. We're not splitting the bill. Pick up the check.
Why do I have to pick up the check?
Because you're LeBron James.
Listen, don't look at me no differently now just because I got a little money.
Number 5. Lilly Moscovitz, The Princess Diaries.
I'm gonna buy you another charm for your charm bracelet, okay? Okay.
One of the best-loved teen rom-coms from the turn of the millennium has to be The Princess Diaries, starring a young Anne Hathaway as a dorky girl who discovers she's a princess. Her best friend Lily is an equally uncool but hilarious counterpart to our heroine.
Voltaire, hair. I would personally like to learn about Voltaire.
Rather than just being a blindly supportive character, Lilly challenges Mia throughout the film, putting her in her place when she feels like Mia is changing because of her new status. She's tough and tells it like it is, and that's why we would love to have her around as our bestie. Suffice it to say, we'd love to see more of her.
I'm sorry I was harsh, and I don't know what else there is to say.
Number 4. Jude, Sharon, and Tom, Bridget Jones's Diary.
I can hold my drink.
Oops. My mistake.
She's fine.
Played by Shirley Henderson, Sally Phillips, and James Callis respectively, this comedic trio is Bridget's support system and urban family throughout the action of the film. They're pretty much always seen together, and they remind us of our own dysfunctional group of buddies. The three of them are there for Bridget in good times and bad, and you know they're always down to have a good time. Whether she's making blue soup or wearing giant underpants, they love her just the way she is. A spin-off starring these three would inevitably be a blast.
To Bridget, who cannot cook, but who we love, just as she is.
Number 3. Go Pig Lin, Crazy Rich Asians.
You're going to Nick's grandma's house wearing this? Wearing that?
These days, it seems like the major studios are not focusing on producing fun and frothy rom-coms like they used to. But one major exception in the late 2010s has been the extremely successful Crazy Rich Asians. The story focuses on an American woman who's traveling to Singapore and has to meet her incredibly rich boyfriend's intimidating family. There, she meets up with an old college friend, Paik Lin, played by the inimitable Awkwafina.
Which is why tonight, you need to not look like Sebastian of The Little Mermaid.
She's zany, she's outspoken, she has incredible outfits, and she inevitably grabs our attention every time she appears on screen. Can we get a sequel that focuses on her?
Right now, she just thinks you're some like undeserving, clueless, gold-digging,
Yeah, I got it.
trashy, unrefined banana. Yellow on the outside or white on the inside.
Number 2. Spike, Notting Hill.
There's something wrong with this yogurt.
It's not yogurt, it's mayonnaise.
Oh, right. There we are then.
As far as classic 90s rom-coms go, there's almost none that can beat Notting Hill. It has Julia Roberts, it has Hugh Grant, it has some truly iconic monologues, and of course it has Rhys Evans playing Spike. William Will Thacker, Grant, lives with an uncouth and uninhibited roommate, who provides most of the comedic relief in the movie.
Though, if we're going for this obsessive writing down all the message thing, some American girl called Anna called a few days ago.
He's not exactly the best friend you want at your side, since he unintentionally sabotages pretty much everything Will's trying to do, but he's endlessly entertaining, and we would watch hours more content starring him.
How did I look? Not bad.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
You know what? I feel like we could use some more drinks. Maybe the ladies will be right. You guys get a drink. No, you're paying with the boys.
No.
Okay.
Even flow, red wine.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday?
Adam.
Friend to friend. Ew. I don't know, your life is so PG-13.
My life is not PG-13.
Then I think I might have pissed in your sister's litter box.
That's a Zen garden.
The cat has a Zen garden?
Where am I?
Would you call me selfish?
No, not to your face.
Really?
What's wrong? Is Josh giving you shit because he's going through his post-adolescent idealistic phase?
Number 1. George Downs, My Best Friend's Wedding.
It's amazing the clarity that comes with psychotic jealousy.
People often have mixed feelings about My Best Friend's Wedding because it's difficult to watch a rom-com where the lead behaves so, well, badly. But the one saving grace is her best friend and editor George, who makes it all okay by putting her in her place and just being so darn charming.
Oh my God, race you to the altar.
Underplay.
Got it. Hey! I'm Jules' fiancé, George. Just in time for a quick pre-conjugal visit, if you catch my drift.
Though he's initially supportive of her exploits, he quickly turns to trying to get Julianne to do the right thing. Audiences could not have handled seeing her get a true happy ending, but the scene where she and George dance at the wedding strikes the perfect balance.
You're gonna humiliate me, aren't you?
Only if I can.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.